Okay, friends. Now, question number 4. Question number 4. So, here the arc is in the form of semi ellipse. It is 8 meter wide and 2 meter high at the center. Find the height of the arc at the point 1.5 meter from the one end. So, semi elliptical arc is given. So, first we try to draw the diagram. Semi ellipse is there. So, here ellipse है ना, और ellipse is in the form of, इसका शेप होगा ऐसे. So here this is semi elliptical arc है ना. This portion is not given. We are given arc as a semi elliptical arc. That means defining this arc for y greater than or equal to 0. Done. So this part of the arc is given. The arc is in the form of semi ellipse. Only this part. Now for this arc, it is 8 meter wide. The width of this arc is 8 meter. So this is our center. Total width is 8 meter. Width of this arc is 8 meter. So this will be of length 4. This will be of length 4 meter. And the height of the arc is 2 meter. This is the height of the arc, which is 2 meter. So here we have to find the height of the arc at the point of 1.5 meter from the one end. This is one end of the arc. Let's say this is point A, this is point B, this is point C, and this will be our point D. So the height of the arc at the distance of 1.5 meter from the end. This is one end. Suppose this distance is 1.5 meter from this end. So here we are getting, this will be length. This is the height of the arc at the distance of 1.5 meter from this end. This length will be of 4 meter because total width of the arc is given, which is 8 meter. This is one ellipse which is symmetrical about the y-axis as well as x-axis. The height of ellipse is given, which is 2 meter. Done. So here this will be the length of major axis. This is the length of semi minor axis, है ना? The length of semi minor axis. So for this ellipse, semi minor axis, length of a semi minor axis will be of 2 meter, and length of major axis, that will be equal to 8 meter, and therefore length of semi minor axis, length of semi है ना, major not minor, length of semi major axis, that will be equal to 4 meter. So this is the length of B, this is the length of A. Done. Question is, find the height of the arc. This height है ना, this height, find the height of this arc at the 1.5 meter from the one end of the arc. This is the end of the arc. यहाँ से यहाँ पर 1.5 मीटर, तो ये डिस्टेंस पर आपको आर्क की हाइट फाइंड करनी है. टोटल लेंथ इज 4 मीटर. दिस डिस्टेंस इज 1.5 मीटर. लेट्स से दिस इज पॉइंट ए बी सी. यहाँ पर यूज कर लेते हैं पॉइंट डी. डन. So at the point D, we have to find the height of this arc. So now here we have considered one ellipse, है ना? So here equation of ellipse whose major axis is along with the x-axis. So equation of ellipse will be x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. This is the equation of ellipse in which length of semi major axis is 4 and length of semi minor axis is 2. So put these values, so we get the equation of semi elliptical arc. So it's x square by a square is 16, x square by 16 plus y square by b square b is 2. So it's a y square by 4 equal to 1. This is the equation of ellipse. Done. Now next step, what do you have to find? We have to find the height of this ellipse at the point D, which is at the distance of 1.5 meter from the one end. Done. So let's say coordinates of this point are x comma y. X will be distance from origin, है ना? तो point D का end से distance 1.5 meter है. So what will be the distance of this point from the origin? that is OD. OD will be nothing but the OA minus this distance DA. Done. Total distance is 4 meter minus distance from the end is 1.5 meter. So distance of this point D from this end of the arc is 1.5 meter. So we can say that distance of this point D from the origin will be 4 minus 1.5, that is equal to 2.5 meter. So this one will be 2.5 meter. So x coordinate of this point C will be 2.5 and this will be y coordinate, that is the height of the arc that we have to find. We have to find the height of this arc at the distance of 2.5 meter from the origin. Done. So here we have to find the value of this y. So now put this value of x, which is 2.5 whole square divided by 16 plus y square, that will be the height of the arc at the distance of 2.5 meter from the origin, that we have to find. Simplify this. 2.5 square, so 6.25 by 16 plus y square by 4 equal to 1. Therefore y square will be 1 minus 6.25 by 16 into this 4 will go into multiplication. So it's a 16 minus, this is 4 into 16 minus 6.25, 16 minus 0.25, it's a 9.75 and whole divided by 16, whole divided by 16. Done. So it's a 4 4 is 16, 9.75 divided by 4, y square equal to है ना क्या होगा कटिंग, 4 2 is 8, 4 4 is 16, 4 3 is 12 और इसके आगे कुछ होगा 2.43. So square root of 2.43 that will be the height, है ना. वो आपको कैलकुलेटर का यूज करके फाइंड करना है. यहाँ पर मैं आपको डायरेक्ट आंसर लिख रहा हूँ. So that answer will be 1.56. 1.56 approximately. Approximate. This is the height of the arc at the distance of 1.5 meter from the end. Clear, students? So this is your question number 4. Now question number 5. Question number 5. A rod of length 12 centimeter moves with ends always touching the coordinate axis. So one rod is given, length of rod is 12 centimeter and that moves in such a way that the end of the rod always touches the coordinate axis. Determine the equation of the locus of the point P on the one end of the rod, which is at the distance of 3 centimeter from the end and contact with the x-axis. The end which is in contact with x-axis, वहाँ से 3 centimeter distance consider करना है. So one rod is given and the end of that rod always touches coordinate axis. So that diagram will be like this. These are the coordinate axis, x-axis and y-axis. Now one rod is given. Done. And that is of length 12 centimeter. Let's say this is rod AB. Endpoints are A and B. One rod is there. Most endpoints are point A and point B. Point B touches x-axis and point A touches y-axis. And it is always moves in such a way that this point always touches x-axis and this point always touches y-axis. है ना, ऐसे आपको ये move होगा. So one point on a road is given. That point P is given. And total length of this road is given 12 centimeter. And this point P at the distance of 3 centimeter from the end, which is in the contact of x-axis. So this is the point which is in the contact of x-axis. From here, we have to consider distance of 3 centimeter. So at the distance of 3 centimeter, one point P is there. And total length of this road is 12 centimeter. So we can say this distance, this length of AP will be of 9 centimeter. So total length of road is 12 centimeter. Done. This is point P. So let's assume that coordinates of this point P are x, y. Done. So here we have to find the locus of this point P. है ना, ये पॉइंट जैसे ऐसे ऐसे मूव करेगा तो इसका कुछ ऐसे लोकस मिलेगा, वो हमें फाइंड करना है। तो दिस इज गिवन। So find the locus of the point P. So now here we are assuming this is point P. So here let's assume its projection. So again we are getting 2 points. Suppose this is point Q and this is point R. So coordinates of this point P are x comma y. Done. So x comma y means x is x coordinate. So distance of this point from the y axis. So this distance is nothing but the x, and this one is nothing but the x, and y coordinate is nothing but the distance from the x axis. So distance of the x axis of this point P is nothing but the y. Done. So this distance is y, this is given. Now we have to consider the triangle. Which two triangles? Triangle PRB and triangle AQP. And also we are assuming this angle, this line AB is making the angle of theta, है ना, यहाँ पर theta angle create हो रहा है, यहाँ पर एक angle theta हो रहा है. So here this theta will be equal. So now here we assume coordinates of this point P. So let's coordinates of this point P are x comma y. Distance of PB is given. Distance of PB is 3 centimeter, and from this 3 centimeter we are getting the length of AP which is 12 minus 3, that is equal to 9 centimeter. So this one is 9, this one is x, this one is 3, and this one is y, and these are the angle theta. So here assume, let's a road, which road? Road AB makes the angle of theta with x axis, है ना, x axis के साथ थीटा बना रहा है with negative direction of x axis, ये हमने थीटा अज्यूम कर लिया. So now to find the equation of this point P, what we are doing, we are assuming a triangle. Suppose a triangle PRB, है ना. So in triangle PRB, so in this PRB we know the length of, है ना, this is one right angle triangle. So here we know the length of this hypotenuse and this opposite side. For this triangle PRB, theta is there. So for this theta, we know this opposite side and this hypotenuse. So opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos theta is there. So cos theta, according to definition of cos theta, it's the opposite side by hypotenuse. So it's a y by 3. So value of cos theta is y by 3. Say equation number 1. Now consider another right angle triangle, that is a triangle AQP. In triangle AQP, so in this triangle AQP, this is the angle theta, acute angle theta, and for this acute angle theta we know the length of this adjacent side and hypotenuse. So according to definition of sin theta, है ना, sin theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse, so it's x by 9. Say this one as a equation number 2, result 2. Done. Now to find the relationship between x and y, you have to derive the equation of the focus of this point P. So what is the equation? Equation is nothing but the relationship between the coordinates of the point x and y, which is always true for any condition. So here you have to derive the equation relationship between x and y. तो यहाँ से find करेंगे by using the identity. Trigonometric identity says that sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. है ना, मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी आप बोल सकते हो कि इसमें ट्रिग्नोमेट्री भी आ गया और कॉनिक सेक्शन भी आ गया. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी मतलब आपको डिफरेंट सब्जेक्ट लेने, है ना, एक सब्जेक्ट में आप डिफरेंट कॉन्सेप्ट भी यूज कर सकते हो. सो हियर यूजिंग ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक कॉन्सेप्ट टू फाइंड द इक्वेशन ऑफ दिस ellipse. Done. So sin square theta is x by 9 whole square. So it's x square by 81 plus cos square theta y square by 3 square, y square by 9 equal to 1. Done. So this is the equation of ellipse. So here we can say this point P, locus of this point P is in the shape of ellipse. So this is the equation of ellipse. Done. So equation of this point P which moves in this plane. So this is the solution of question number 5. Done? Chalo फटाफट. Now question number 6. Question number 6. Here find the area of triangle formed by the lines joining the vertex of parabola x square equal to 12y to the end of its latest rectum. So here we have to find the equation area of triangle. So one parabola is given. So given equation of parabola. Equation of parabola. So what is the equation of parabola? It's a x square. X square equal to 12y. So x square equal to 12y. So first we'll try to draw this parabola. So for that we require axis, coordinate axis. Done. So what is the equation? For positive negative value of x square, or y will be positive. So it's an upward parabola. So given equation of parabola is the equation of upward parabola. So this is the parabola x square equal to 12y. Done. Now read the question. Find the area of triangle formed by the line joining the vertices of this parabola to the ends of latus rectum. Ana? So what is latus rectum? Latus rectum is the line segment, line segment passing from this focus of this parabola and perpendicular to parabola, perpendicular to axis of parabola, and whose endpoints lies on parabola. So these are the endpoints of latus rectum. So we have to form one triangle joining vertex of parabola to the endpoint of latus rectum. So this is one triangle. This is point O. So this is one triangle OAB. Done. So we have to find the area of this triangle. Find the area of this triangle formed by three sides. Which three sides? Three sides, or we can say 3 points. Which 3 points? Vertex of this parabola and endpoints of latus rectum. So this is the latus rectum, passing from this focus of this parabola. So equation of parabola is given. अभी इसका हमें area find करना है. So to find the area of this triangle, we will try to find the coordinates of these vertices. So this is vertex of parabola which lies on origin. So this is 0, 0. ये हमें पता चल गया. Now we'll try to find the coordinates of this point A as well as point B. And for that, we are using the equation of parabola. So given equation of parabola is x square equal to 12y. Standard equation of parabola, upward parabola, it's x square equal to 4ay. So on comparison, what we are getting? We are getting 4a equal to 12. 4a equal to 12, and hence value of a is 3. क्यों a निकाला? Because we require coordinates of focus of parabola. Because we are given latus rectum, and according to definition of latus rectum, it will pass from this focus. So here we are getting the value of this focus. Coordinates of focus are, focus lies on y-axis, so it's a 0, 3. Coordinates of focus are 0, 3. तो हमने ये point निकाल दिया 0, 3. Done. So now from this focus we can write the equation of directrix. Equation of डायरेक्ट्रिक्स. इक्वेशन ऑफ डायरेक्ट्रिक्स तो नहीं बोल सकते, इक्वेशन ऑफ, है ना, ये लाइन में से हमारा लेटस रेक्टम में पास हो रहा है. सो इक्वेशन ऑफ लेटस रेक्टम, इक्वेशन ऑफ लेटस रेक्टम क्या होता है? इक्वेशन ऑफ लेटस रेक्टम देखो, दिस इज द लेटस रेक्टम which is perpendicular to y axis. So this is one line perpendicular to y axis at which point y equal to 3. So equation of latus rectum will be y equal to 3, है ना. ये अंडरस्टूड है, ये अंडरस्टूड है कि इक्वेशन ऑफ लेटस रेक्टम y equal to 3 होगा, बिकॉज दिस इज लाइन which is perpendicular to y axis, है ना. y axis को perpendicular है, from which point? At the focus point. Coordinates of focus are 0, 3. तो ये जो इक्वेशन है लाइन, हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन, है ना, इंटरसेक्शन पॉइंट 3 है, तो इसका इक्वेशन होगा y इक्वल टू 3. दिस इज द इक्वेशन ऑफ लेटस रेक्टम. और यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हो जो लेटस रेक्टम है, दैट लेटस रेक्टम इंटरसेक्ट आवर पैराबोला. सो नाउ टू सॉल्व दिस पॉइंट we'll consider intersection of parabola and latus rectum. So equation of latus rectum is y equal to 3 and equation of parabola is x square equal to 12y. So x square equal to 12y and y equal to 3. Two equations are there. We have to find the intersection point ऑफ दिस टू इक्वेशन, तो आपको ये पॉइंट एंड ये पॉइंट दोनों के कोऑर्डिनेट मिलेंगे। रिप्लेस दिस y with this 3, therefore x square equal to 12 into 3, that is equal to 36, x square equal to 36, so coordinates of x will be plus or minus 6, है ना। ये x आ रहा है, a और b नहीं आ रहा है, क्योंकि a और b की वैल्यू हम ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव कंसीडर करते हैं, लेकिन ये x है, इट कैन बी प्लस और माइनस 6, सो x कैन बी प्लस 6 इन दिस फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट, ये 6 आएगा, और x कैन बी माइनस 6 इन दिस सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट। व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ y? ये y इक्वल टू 3 है ना, इक्वेशन ऑफ लेटेस्ट रेक्टम है, तो ये 3 होगा, ये भी 3 होगा। सो नाउ वी गॉट द वर्टाइसिस, है ना, कोऑर्डिनेट्स ऑफ वर्टाइसिस ऑफ ट्राइंगल, व्हिच वन? ओ ए बी, वो हमने फाइंड कर दिए। एक वर्टेक्स हो गया पॉइंट ए, कोऑर्डिनेट्स आर -6 3, दूसरा कोऑर्डिनेट हो गया ओरिजिन, है ना, 0 0, एंड थर्ड पॉइंट हो गया बी 6 3। So 3 points, or you can say 3 vertices of triangle are given. So can we find area? All of you know the formula. Area of triangle OAB, that is equal to 1 by 2 mod, 1 by 2 mod, कहाँ से स्टार्ट करें? यहाँ से स्टार्ट करें, है ना, x से, x1, so it's a 6 into x1 into y2 minus y1, 0 minus 3, 0 minus 3, प्लस यहाँ पर आ गए 0 इंटू, तो सब 0 हो गया, है ना, फॉर्मूला के हिसाब से लिखते हैं। चलो 0 इंटू क्या होगा? 3 माइनस 3, 3 माइनस 3, 3 माइनस 3, प्लस ये पॉइंट आ गया, ये आ गया, अभी यहाँ पर -6 इंटू -6 आगे वाले y कोऑर्डिनेट्स का डिफरेंस, 3 माइनस 0, 3 माइनस 0, 3 माइनस 0, डन, मोड कंप्लीट। दिस इज इक्वल टू 1 by 2, 0 minus 3 into 16 minus 18, this one is 0, this one is -6 into 3, again minus 18, so this will be equal to 1 by 2 into minus mod 36, mod से बाहर ले लो तो आ जाएगा 18 square units। 18 square units is the area of triangle formed by this latest rectum and vertex of this parabola। Clear students? So this is how you can find the area of this triangle. So this is the solution of question number 6. Question number 7. Question number 7. A man running a race course notes that the sum of distances from the two flag posts from him is always 10 meter, and the distance between the flag post is 8 meter. Find the equation of post traced by this man. Find the equation of the post traced by this man. So one man is there running a race course. So from these two fixed point, two flag posts are there. So it's F1 and F2 running in a such a way that, है ना, डायग्राम पहले ड्रॉ कर देता हूँ। वही डायग्राम कैसे आया? तो क्वेश्चन पर से आ गया समझ में। देखो, अ मैन रनिंग अ रेस कोर्स नोट्स दैट द सम ऑफ द डिस्टेंसेस फ्रॉम दिस two flag post always remains constant, and that is equal to 10. Suppose this is the position of point P, person is running, and that person notes that distance of this point P from these two flag posts is always constant. So here distance of this point P from two fixed point is always constant. So this path traced by this person will be the elliptical path. So this is nothing but the ellipse. This is nothing but the ellipse. Done. So here we are given that Pf1 plus Pf2, that is always constant, that is equal to 10 meter. Done. तो theorem ने स्टडी किया था, this constant distance is always equal to twice of a. It's the length of major axis, है ना? This will be the major axis, and this one बीच में से पास करेंगे, this is minor axis. So this distance, this length is a, this will be the a, and this will be b, semi minor axis and semi major axis. So here we are getting 2a equal to 10 and A equal to 5. Now also we are given distance between these two flag posts. These two flag posts that we are considering as a two fixed point. Done, and the distance is given. The distance between flag post is 8 meter. So distance between these two flag posts, है ना? Distance between these two focus, है ना? उसको हम consider कर रहे थे C. This is our origin O. So distance between these two flag posts, it is F1, F2. F1, F2 is equal to 8 meter. So what is the focus length? Focus length will be, है ना? This will be twice of C. This is twice of C equal to 8. And hence we are getting C equal to 4. ये डिस्टेंस C4 होगा फ्रॉम ओरिजिन. ओरिजिन से यहाँ तक फोकस का डिस्टेंस 4 होगा और यहाँ से यहाँ पर ये डिस्टेंस 4 होगा. सो टोटल डिस्टेंस बिटवीन दिस टू फोकस, है ना? टोटल डिस्टेंस बिटवीन दिस टू फ्लैग, यहाँ पर फ्लैग है, वो हमारे फोकस है, वो डिस्टेंस 8 यूनिट होगा, 8 मीटर. Done. So here we are getting two values A and C. We require equation of this point P. So let's assume location of this person, है ना? Coordinates of the person X, Y are there. Done. And to write the equation, we require the value of B. So this is one elliptical part according to condition. The distance of this person from these two flag points is always constant. है ना? वो कब होगा? जब हमारा शेप elliptical होगा. So here to find the value of B, that means this distance or we can say length of this semi-minor axis, one formula is there. क्या formula था? A square equal to B square plus C square. ऐसा ही था. So A square is 25. B square find करना है. C square 4 square 16. So B square equal to 25 minus 16. So B square will be 9 and hence B will be 3. है ना? प्लस और माइनस 3 नहीं लिखना है, अदरवाइज आधा मार्क जाएगा. B इज द लेंथ, तो प्लस ही लिखना है. सो नाउ वी कैन राइट अवर आंसर, है ना? ये जो पर्सन रेस कोर्स पर ऐसे घूम रहा है, जिसका डिस्टेंस ये दोनों फ्लैग पोस्ट कांस्टेंट हो रहा है, ये जो पाथ मिल रहा है हमारे, वो पाथ होगा इलिप्टिकल पाथ. सो इक्वेशन ऑफ दिस इलिप्टिकल पाथ इज x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. So it's x square by a square, कहाँ गया? A square 25 plus B square y square by B square is 9 equal to 1. So this is the equation of this path, equation of the path that traced by that person. Clear? So this is the solution of question number 7, students. Okay, now question number 8. Question number 8. So here, a equilateral triangle is inscribed in the parabola y square equal to 4x. Parabola is given where one vertex is at the vertex of parabola. Vertex of triangle is at the vertex of parabola. Find the length of the side of the triangle. Equilateral triangle is given and we have to find the length of the side of equilateral triangle. Done. What is equilateral triangle? All three sides are equal. So here, first we'll try to draw the figure. So equation of given parabola in which our triangle, equilateral triangle is inscribed is equation of parabola. So what is the equation of parabola? It's a y square equal to 4ax. है ना? पहला तो पैराबोला आपको पहचानना पड़ेगा. पहचान कौन? तो ये कौन सा पैराबोला है? For positive negative value of y, x is positive. So from this equation, we can say it's the equation of rightward parabola. पैराबोला आपको आइडेंटिफाई हो गया, उसके बाद डायग्राम ड्रॉ करेंगे. डन. सो इट्स अ राइटवर्ड पैराबोला. तो ये राइटवर्ड पैराबोला की डायग्राम. डन. सो नाउ वन इक्विलेटरल ट्राइंगल इज इंस्क्राइब्ड इन दिस राइटवर्ड पैराबोला. दिस इज राइटवर्ड पैराबोला. अभी इसके अंदर आपको इक्विलेटरल ट्राइंगल इंस्क्राइब करना है. कंडीशन इज वर्टेक्स ऑफ वन ट्राइंगल, वर्टेक्स ऑफ गिवन ट्राइंगल इज द वर्टेक्स ऑफ पैराबोला. तो एक वर्टेक्स यहाँ पर है. डन. तो सपोज, है ना, इसको थोड़ा और खींचते हैं. तो एक इक्विलेटरल ट्राइंगल ट्राई करते हैं. सपोज दिस इज इक्विलेटरल ट्राइंगल, है ना. इसका एक वर्टेक्स तो ओरिजिन पर आ गया, दूसरे का है वो नहीं पता है. डन. सो दिस इज वर्टेक्स O. कोऑर्डिनेट्स आर 0 0, है ना, इसको हम बोल देंगे 2 पॉइंट्स विच आर ऑन पैराबोला, that are point A and point B. Done. So this is one equilateral triangle in which all three sides are equal. Done. So यहाँ पर मेंशन कर दे triangle AOB is equilateral triangle inscribed in parabola. Which parabola? Y square equal to 4ax. So this is one triangle. Question is find the length of each side. So what is the length of OA, OB and AB? Measure of each three sides है ना इक्वल होंगे, OA इक्वल टू OB इक्वल टू AB होगा, all three sides are equal, और वो कितनी होगी वो आपको फाइंड करना है. Done. So I think question is clear. Given parabola is there. So now we'll start with our assumption है ना. Let's assume है ना, assume ही करना पड़ेगा. This is one intersection point, suppose C. So let's assume that length of this OC equal to K. ये हमने assume कर लिया कि ये distance K है यहाँ से यहाँ तक है ना, ये हमारी x एक्सिस है और ये हमारी y एक्सिस है. क्यों K assume किया? क्योंकि x डिस्टेंस है ना, यहाँ से ये डिस्टेंस K assume किया तो ये तो परपेंडिकुलर पॉइंट है ना, तो ये जो पॉइंट होगा उसका हमें कोऑर्डिनेट मिलेगा. सो दैट पॉइंट इज, ये डिस्टेंस कितना है K, दिस डिस्टेंस इज K, और ये कितना डिस्टेंस है y कोऑर्डिनेट, वो हमें फाइंड करना है. डन. सो x डिस्टेंस इज K. सो नाउ our equation of parabola y square equal to 4ax. So here x coordinate of this point A is K, so that will be y square equal to 4ak. So y will be है ना, कोऑर्डिनेट तो प्लस और माइनस होगा 2 रूट a k. So two possible values of y are there है ना, मिलेगी क्योंकि ये k है तो ये फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट में होगा तो पॉजिटिव, इट्स 2 रूट a k, और ये k होगा और इसकी दूसरी वैल्यू y नेगेटिव है ना, x पॉजिटिव y नेगेटिव, that will be -2 root ak. Done. So here length of AB आप निकालना चाहे तो लेंथ ऑफ AB मिलेगा, इट्स अ वर्टिकल एक्सिस y एक्सिस परपेंडिकुलर टू x एक्सिस, so it's parallel to y axis. So length of this line segment AB will be difference of y coordinate है ना, x coordinate तो constant है, so difference of y coordinate will give us the length of AB. So AB will be क्या होगा 2 रूट ak है ना, ये पूरा रूट है 2 रूट ak माइनस माइनस प्लस 2 रूट ak, that is equal to 4 of root ak. This is the length of AB. Done. Now ये AB मिल गया, AB equal to 4 root ak है ना, k तो हमने assume किया हुआ है तो उसकी वैल्यू निकालनी पड़ेगी, ये परपेंडिकुलर है ना. So now this length is k, this is symmetrical about the x axis, तो ये लेंथ होगी वो होगी 2 रूट ak है ना, ये लेंथ भी होगी 2 रूट ak, टोटल लेंथ होगी 4 रूट ak. सो दिस इज वन राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल. कौन सा? सो नाउ इन ट्राइंगल वी आर कंसीडरिंग राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल OCA एंगल C is 90 डिग्री. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू पाइथागोरस थ्योरम अप्लाई करें तो ये साइड है और ये भी साइड है विच इज OA कितनी है, दैट इज इक्वल टू AB. AB तो हमारी है 4 रूट AK, so this length will be 4 root AK. So here we are applying Pythagoras theorem. So it's a OA square equal to OC square plus AC square, OC square plus AC square. OA square कितना होगा 16 AK equal to OC square K square plus AC square, इसका स्क्वायर 4 AK. सिंप्लीफाई करो 16 AK माइनस 4 AK, सो K स्क्वायर विल बी 12 AK, एक K कट हो गया है ना, सो K विल बी